Hey guys, and welcome to a slightly different kind of Puppet Fox video. I just thought I'd try this slightly different format just for this kind of video. We'll see how it goes, and if it totally sucks, we'll never do it again. So, as we've just gone into the new year, I felt like it would be only appropriate to have a look back at some of the best pops, in my opinion, that have come out over the last 12 months. So without further ado, let's get into the list. So first off, I just wanted to say, you don't quite realise, well, I didn't quite realise just how many pops have come out this year, or rather to say, because of how long the year has felt, how many of the pops that are kind of about at the moment came out this year. When I was looking through the list, it just felt that there was a whole lot that I didn't realise had only just come out this year. Maybe that's just me. So first of all, I just want to give an honourable mention, and that is to the Fight Club pop and its chase. So if you've not seen Fight Club, first of all, go watch Fight Club. It's an incredible movie, and if you've sort of put off because it's like, oh, it's just some men fighting, it's not. It's actually a really incredible movie, and this pop really does it justice. I won't give any spoilers, but if you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I mean. And it's just a really great figure set. Just the common and the chase, both super cool. The first one we're going to go for is the Joker chase. This one is so cool. It's just so well executed. The common looks really cool. The chase looks incredible. It's just such an iconic moment from that movie. And like I say, the chase is just done so incredibly well. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the old school live action Batman films. I've only seen Batman Returns. But this is super cool, and from what I've seen of clips, it completely captures that moment, so must have for any Batman collector. So the next one is going to be the Naruto pop anime moment, the Naruto vs Sasuke GameStop exclusive. This is super duper cool. I only actually started watching Naruto just this year, so unfortunately if I want to pick this one up, it's going to cost me an arm and a leg, but that's something I will be looking to do eventually. But it's just a super cool pop. Even just from the small bit of Naruto that I've seen, it just really captures the relationship between the two characters. The detail that's in this pop is just really cool. So yeah, it had to make my list. So next up we have Mandalorian with the Child. There were a bunch of great Mandalorian pops that came out to go with the Disney Plus series. There's so many to choose from. There's been about 40,000 different editions of the Child. I feel like this one in particular really captures the essence of what the show's about. So you've got the Mandalorian in flight, holding the Child. It really just sums up the series of like this epic Boba Fett looking warrior babysitting a little baby Yoda. Just captures that perfectly, and it's a great pop. So next up we have the Morgan and Tony Stark 2-pack. This is a really cool figure. So it's just such a cool tribute really to the character of Iron Man that's obviously been in these big budget Marvel movies in the MCU since 2008. It's just a super fitting send off for that character, I think. Obviously we've had a couple of them. We had Iron Man with the Infinity Gauntlet, and then the I Am Iron Man, which is like a super cool tribute to him. And I think what we get with this 2-pack is kind of like a glance into the next step. And I think that's a really cool way to send off, you know, the character, the concept, and it'll be really interesting to see what becomes of Morgan Stark going forward in the MCU. And it's cool to see her as this in her first appearance in pop form. So if you've been paying attention to my background of my first couple of videos, you'll see that I'm a big My Hero Academia collector. It's my favourite line. It's really the line that got me back into collecting pops a lot more seriously, and it means it's my favourite line. So for number one, it was between two. It was either going to be the Funimation exclusive Ochako Uraraka or the SDCC Bakugo. and ultimately I had to give it to Bakugo. It's just such a cool pop. Like, the detail on it is incredible. Again, it really captures the feel of that character. Like, you can look at that pop having never seen an episode and know exactly what that character's about, and it just does the character so much justice. I would say, in terms of what gave him the edge over the Ochako, is mainly in terms of the upgrade to the original figure, because there was a Katsuki figure originally, which was him just sort of in the basic layers of his costume without the mask, the fins, and the action pose. And it's kind of a boring figure. It really doesn't, like, it has the general look of Bakugo, but not to the extent that this new one has. And with the Ochako, the new pose is really cool. I'm a big fan of the way that they've done what is essentially a common pop with the Ochako with her mask on, because obviously the Master Ochako is a very expensive pop at this point. I was lucky it was only a couple of hundred when I picked it up. It's now moving towards 400-500, so it's really nice that people have the opportunity to pick up this character in her mask. And then the Chase is obviously the one without the mask. But yes, my number one pop that came out this year would have been, well, in 2020, would have been the SDCC Bakugo. So once again, guys, let me know what you think. This is obviously just my opinion. There's probably some really cool ones that I've missed, so just let me know down in the comment section below. So thank you so much for watching. Please check out my Instagram to get updates on my channel and when I'll be uploading, as well as any Funko news I come across. Cheers, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you soon.